तो स्टूडेंट लास्ट क्लास हमने पेज नंबर 24 तक पढ़ लिया था, फाइबर टू फैब्रिक। आज हम लोग एनिमल्स दैट यील्ड वूल, उसी पेज का लास्ट टॉपिक में हम लोग जाते हैं। ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे बोल रहा है सेवरल ब्रीड्स ऑफ शिप्स आर फाउंड इन डिफरेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ आवर कंट्री। अलग अलग जगह में अलग अलग टाइप का शिप्स मिलता है। किसी जगह में शिप का जो हेयर होता है बहुत हार्ड होता है, किसी जगह में सॉफ्ट होता है। ठीक है, कोई कोई जगह में, कोई कोई स्टेट में, कोई कोई जगह में सॉफ्ट होता है, कोई कोई जगह में हार्ड होता है, जगह को लेकर होता है। ठीक है, however the fleece of sheep is not the only source of wool, though wool commonly available in the market is sheep wool. याक वूल इज कॉमन इन तिब्बत एंड लद्दाख। अलग अलग जगह में अलग अलग टाइप का वूल इस्तेमाल करता है। जैसे कि याक का जो वूल होता है, याक से जो वूल निकलता है, जो मतलब उसका बाल निकाल कर उसको प्रोसेसिंग करने के बाद जो वूल बनाते हैं, वो तिब्बत लद्दाख ये सब जगह में यूज़ करते हैं, क्योंकि वहाँ पे वही चीज़ अवेलेबल है। जो चीज़ जिस जगह में अवेलेबल होगा हम लोग वही खाएंगे या यूज़ करेंगे। अब जैसे कि मान लो कि मैं जिस इलाका में रहता हूँ वहाँ पे सिर्फ मछली मिलता है, सिर्फ मछली मिलता है, तो डेफिनेटली मैं मछली ज़्यादा खाऊंगा, है कि नहीं? ज़्यादातर टाइम मैं मछली खाऊंगा, हाँ या ना? सो जिस जगह में जो अवेलेबल होगा हम लोग वही चीज़ को यूटिलाइज करते हैं। अंगोरा वूल इज ऑब्टेन फ्रॉम अंगोरा गोट्स फाउंड इन हिली रीजन सच एज जम्मू एंड कश्मीर। सो जम्मू एंड कश्मीर में हम लोगों को अंगोरा वूल मिलता है, और ये एक तरीका का शिप होता है, जो उस जगह का शिप को हम लोग नाम देते हैं अलग अलग जगह का। ठीक है, अलग, जैसे कि हम लोग बोलते हैं ना कुछ कुछ जगह का, जैसे कि हम लोग बोलते हैं कि वो ऑस्ट्रेलियन है, वो इंडियन है, वो पाकिस्तानी है, वो अमेरिकन है। तो जगह जगह को लेकर उन लोगों का नाम भी होता है, आदमी लोगों को हम लोग उस तरीके से बुलाते हैं। ठीक है, ठीक उसी तरीके से जम्मू एंड कश्मीर में जो गोट पाया जाता है उसको अंगोरा गोट बोला जाता है, और उनसे जो वूल मिलता है उसको अंगोरा वूल बोलते हैं। ठीक है, वूल इज ऑल्सो ऑब्टेन फ्रॉम गोट हेयर। द अंडर फुर ऑफ कश्मीरी गोट इज सॉफ्ट। सो कश्मीरी गोट जो होता है उसके अंदर का, ठीक है, अंदर का जो बाल जो होता है वो बहुत सॉफ्ट होता है। इट इज वोवन इनटू फाइन शॉल कॉल्ड पश्मीना शॉल। तो क्या बोल रहा है कि कश्मीरी गोट का जो अंदर का जो बाल होता है वो बहुत सॉफ्ट होता है, तो उससे ना शॉल बनाया जाता है। शॉल मतलब जानते हो ना, आप लोग ने देखा होगा कि आपका पेरेंट्स, मम्मी, जनरली मम्मी लोग, लेडीज लोग क्या करते हैं, ठंडा के मौसम में एक कपड़ा ऐसा के ले लेते हैं, उसको शॉल बोलते हैं, देखा है? तो उस तरीका का शॉल जो है वो उससे बनाया जाता है, वो गर्मी पैदा करता है। आजकल तो बहुत सारा आर्टिफिशियल भी बन गया है जिसको हम लोग पॉली वूल बोलते हैं। ठीक है, पॉली कॉटन, इस तरीका का अलग अलग मिक्सअप करके भी कपड़ा बनने लगा है। ओके, द फुर ऑफ द बॉडी ऑफ कैमल इज यूज्ड एज वूल। llama and alpaca found in South America also yield wool. सो साउथ अमेरिका में ये सब मिलता है, और ये लोग से भी वूल निकाला जा सकता है। आप लोग देख सकते हो अल्पाका, लामा। ठीक है, अल्पाका एक ऐसा जानवर है जो ना थूक सकता है। ठीक है, वो थूक सकता है, जैसे कि जानवर लोग जनरली थूकता नहीं है ना, है कि नहीं? लेकिन ये जो है ना ये थूक सकता है, मतलब जैसे कि उसका इच्छा किया तो वो थूक सकता है किसी के मुंह पे। जैसे कि आप सामने में आया, उसको कुछ बोला, उसको गुस्सा उठा, वो मुंह में थूक देगा, ये शरीर पे थूक देगा, ऐसा होता है। ठीक है, वो अल्पाका है। अच्छा, एक्टिविटी 3.2, collect pictures of animals collect pictures of animals whose hair is used as wool, stick them in your scrapbook. स्क्रैप बुक जानते हो क्या होता है? ओके, एक कॉपी टाइप का होता है जिसमें अलग अलग कलर का पेजेस रहता है, ब्लैक, ग्रीन, येलो, ऑरेंज, रेड, हर तरीका का रहता है. इफ यू आर अनेबल टू गेट पिक्चर्स, ट्राई एंड ड्रॉ देम फ्रॉम द वंस गिवन इन द बुक. तो क्या बोल रहा है, आपको कुछ एनिमल्स का पिक्चर कलेक्ट करना है जिसके पास वूल होता है, और ये आप लोगों को अपना कॉपी में पेस्ट करना है. तो ये तो आप लोगों को मिलेगा, आप लोगों का इच्छा अगर करना है तो करो, नहीं करना मत करो. फाइंड आउट वर्ड्स फॉर शिप, गोट, कैमल एंड याक इन योर लोकल लैंग्वेज एंड ऑल्सो इन अदर लैंग्वेजेस ऑफ आवर कंट्री. तो इन लोगों को अलग अलग जगह में क्या नाम से बुलाया जाता है, ठीक है. जैसे कि असम में गोट को हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? असम में हम लोग गोट को क्या बोलते हैं? गोट गोट सागोली. हिंदी में हम लोग इसको बोलते हैं बकरी, है ना. दूसरा लैंग्वेज में कुछ और बोलते होंगे. सो अलग अलग लैंग्वेज में अलग अलग नाम लिया जाता है, ठीक है. तो वो चीज़ आप लोगों को लिखने के लिए बोला एक्टिविटी में. अब वैसे ही एक्टिविटी 3.3 दिया हुआ है, procure outline maps of India and the world. Find out and mark the places on the map where you find animals that provide wool. कहाँ पे वूल मिलता है, तो आप मे बी इंडियन मैप ले लो, वर्ल्ड मैप ले लो, कहाँ पे वूल मिलता है, किस कंट्री में मिलता है, वो सब मार्क करना है. किस तरीका का वूल मिलता है वो सब मार्क करने के लिए बोला है. सो ये सब आप लोगों का मर्जी है, करना है तो करो, नहीं करना है मत करो. Use different colors to denote the location for different wool yielding animals. अलग अलग कलर इस्तेमाल करने के लिए बोला, अलग अलग जगह में जिस जगह में जिस तरीका का मतलब वूल मिलता है, दूसरे जगह में दूसरा मिलता है, तो उसको अलग कलर से मार्क करना है. अगर सेम तरीका का मिलता है तो सेम कलर से मार्क करना है, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट आता है फ्रॉम फाइबर टू वूल. फाइबर टू वूल, वूल कैसे बनता है? जैसे कि जो भी बाल वाल जो तोड़ा है, ये सब भी एक तरीका का फाइबर ही है. हमने पढ़ा था ना शुरू में, फाइबर क्या, धागा जैसा. तो कोई भी धागा जैसा चीज जो होता है उसको हम लोग फाइबर बोल सकते हैं. हमारा बाल जो है वो भी धागा जैसा ही है. तो हम बोल सकते हैं कि मेरा बाल जो है, ये बाल जो है, दाढ़ी या चूल, ये सब जो है ये भी एक फाइबर है. अगर आप, जैसे कि आप लोग ने देखा होगा ना, लड़की लोग जनरली क्या करते हैं, बाल को ऐसे चोटी बना लेते हैं ना, वो रस्सी जैसा हो जाता है कि नहीं. तो वो भी बाल जो है, वो चोटी जो है, वो एक तरीका का फाइबर है. जिससे भी हम रस्सी बना सकते हैं वो फाइबर है, ठीक है. ओके. फॉर ऑब्टेनिंग वूल, शिप आर रेड. सबसे पहले तो उनको पाला जाता है. अगर आपको वूल का काम करना है, मतलब फैक्ट्री बनाना है, या मतलब जो भी चीज़ आपको बेचना है, तो सबसे पहले तो आपको बकरी, मतलब बकरी हो गया या शिप हो गया, उसको पालना होगा, उसका देखभाल करना पड़ेगा. Their hairs is cut and proceed into wool. Let us learn about this process. कैसे किया जाता है. So in this topic, it is said that how you will make fiber to wool. Fiber means the hairs, whatever we have taken from the ships, these are all fiber. Now that has to be converted into wool. Now how to convert this into wool? Process has been given. So first of all, you have to rear this sheep's, goat, whatever you want to, from which you want wool. So we will look after them. When the hairs are grown up, and during the summer, we'll remove their fleece from their body. Okay. So rearing and breeding of sheep. If you travel to the hills in Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttaranchal, Arunachal Pradesh and Sikkim, or the plain of Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan and Gujarat, you can see shepherd. Shepherd means the person who look over the sheep. Okay, taking their herds of sheep for grazing. Herds means group. So a shepherd takes a group of sheep to the field for grazing. Okay, sheep are herbivores. They eat only grass. That means plants and preferred grass and leaves. They like grass, leaves, these things only. They don't like meat. Fine. Apart from grazing, sheep rearers also feed them on a mixture of pulses, corn, jawar, oil cake, material left after taking out oil from seeds. Have you ever seen how oil is being extracted from the master seed or other seeds? Have you ever seen? Have you anybody have seen master seed? So master seed, what they do, they squeeze it. They squeeze it in a machine. There is a machine in which they put the seeds and they squeeze it. Squeeze it. Squeeze means what? Daba dena. So when we press them, some oils comes out. Like you have seen your parents generally in Assam, they make narikal pitha, right? Narikal ka laddu. So while making this narikal ka laddu, they used to press it, and that means they used to remove the coconut from that husk, and after removing, they used to press it this way. When they press, some amount of water comes out or not. So that is coconut oil. That is a coconut oil. That oil, that means the water like substance that has been removed from that. That is a coconut oil. Same way, from master seed, when we press it, so some amount of oil is been removed. That is a mustard oil. And the waste product, that means the outer covering of that mustard, are being feed to this animal. Feed to this animal, that means feed to sheep, goat, cow, whatever. Okay, we feed them. Okay, this makes them healthy. Okay, they grow quickly, they get more energy from this. Am I clear? In winter, sheep are kept indoor and feed on leaves, grains, and dry fodders. So during the winter, they don't allow sheep to go out because outside it's very cold, and if they will go, definitely they will die. So what they do, they used to make a house, and there they used to keep these animals, and they feed them leaves and whatever is been left out with them, they used to feed them. So during the winter, they eat. Okay, they eat and they grow up. And once winter has been over, when summer comes, their body has been covered with hair. So during the summer, what they do, they remove their fleece, they remove their hair, because during the summer, if you don't remove their hair, they will become, that means their body will become too hot. Like it is something like during the summer you are wearing blanket. So if you are wearing a blanket during the summer, definitely you will feel hot. So in that case, same way, in case of a sheep, their hairs is been removed so that they become cool. Okay, they will feel little relaxed. Am I clear? Okay. So ships are reared in many parts of our country for wool. Table 3.1 gives the names of some breeds of ships reared in our country for producing wools. The quality and texture of the fiber obtained from this is also indicated in the table. So remember that some of the fibers are very good, some of the wools are very very good, and they are very costly also. I told you, I think I remember I told you, one girl in Dubai, that was the daughter of a king. Did I told you that? She was wearing a dress in her marriage which was which was around 185 crore. I told you, right? Yes or no? So different clothes cost different, because some of the clothes are very very good. In Assam we get this muga sari and all, pat sari, muga sari, right? They are very costly. Pat sari and all, they are very costly. They start from 6,000, 7,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. So according to the fiber, they are costly. If the fibers are very soft, very good quality, definitely their cost will be more. And if the fibers are not good, their quality is that means their quality is reduced. So definitely their cost will be reduced. Am I clear? Am I clear? Okay, so here table has been given some Indian breeds of sheep. You can see Lohi, good quality wool. They are found in Rajasthan and Punjab. Rampur, Basher, brown fleece. We extract brown fleece. Okay, they are found in Uttar Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh. Nali, carpet wool. That means this wool are hard. That means the name of the breed is Nali. This type of sheep are found in Rajasthan, Haryana, and Punjab. So from this reason, if we remove the fleece, okay, majority their fleece are hard. So if their fleece are hard, we can't make clothes with that. If we make clothes, definitely that will sting to our body. Like suppose if we are wearing that, if we make clothes using that hard fleece, definitely it will what to say, शरीर पे चुभेगा, right? It will stick to our body. Am I correct or not? So we will not feel comfortable. Will not feel comfortable. So because of that only, these fibers are used to make carpet. And I don't know you have seen or not, carpets are very hard. Carpets are rough. Have you seen or not? So they are made from these fibers. Bakrawal for woolen shawl. So they make shawl. Okay, they are found in Jammu and Kashmir. Marwari coarse wool, they are found in Gujarat. Patanwadi for Hosria, Gujarat. Hosria means what? I forgot. Hosria. So Hosria means leggings. Leggings. Leggings means what? The thin type of cloth we used to wear, right? In school also peoples they wear, right, leggings during the winter generally, right? So that is called hosiery. So that is also made from wool. Am I clear? Am I clear? Okay, certain breeds of sheep have thick coat of hair on their body which yield good quality wool in large quantity. As mentioned earlier, these sheep are selectively bred with one parent being a sheep of good breed. I don't know you know this or not. Characters are transferred from parents to offspring. Do you know this? Characters are transferred from parents to offspring. It means that definitely you will be having some of the characteristic similar to your parents. Like definitely maybe your nose is similar to your mother or father. Maybe your teeth, your ear, your eyes, your eyebrow, your hair, anything, finger, nails, anything, okay, it will be similar to your parents, maybe father or mother, okay, like lips is similar to your father and teeth is similar to your mother. Are you getting my point or not? So is there any uh-huh. So different people sorry, different people. Yeah, what I was saying, that the characters, half characters from the father and half characters from the mother are been given to the offspring. So if a father has a good quality and a mother has a good quality, if they have a baby, definitely they will be having a good quality. These things you will study in class 10. That is called heredity. Okay, have you heard this word heredity before? So heredity means transfer of characters from parents to offspring. Okay. So if a good quality sheep is been crossed with another good quality, so definitely the baby whatever will be grow, the offspring, they will be having same characteristic similar to parents. Okay. So once the rare sheep have developed a thick growth of hair, hair is shaved off for getting wool. So when the hairs are grown up, maximum hairs are grown up, then that hair is been removed. Okay, and after removing, processing fiber into wool. Now that fiber is been converted into wool. How to convert that into wool? That we will study. Ready, everyone? Okay, so this is very important. Okay, you should know this, all the steps you should remember properly. The wool which is used for knitting means bunai. Like you have seen your parents, maybe your mother, by taking two sticks they used to stitch sweater and all. Have you ever seen? So that is called knitting. Maybe you have seen in movies and all. Hmm. Yeah, that is called knitting, one over the another, cross like this. That is called knitting. Okay. Bunai, in Hindi it is called bunai karna. Okay, bunai. Bunai means uh, knitting. In English it is called knitting. In Hindi it is called bunai. Bunai means by taking two uh, thin stick, they used to stitch it this way and they used to make a cloth. Okay, they used to make a sweater. They used to make a gloves. Okay, so many things they used to prepare, even socks and all. Fine. So the wool which is used for knitting sweater or for weaving shawls is the finished product of a long process which involved the following steps. So these are the following steps that is being taken place to convert fiber into wool. So what are the steps? First step. Step 1. The fleece of the sheep The fleece of the sheep, along with a thin layer of skin, is removed from its body. This process is called shearing. So, first thing what we have to do, we have to remove the hairs. We have to remove the fleece from the body of a sheep or animal. Okay, we will remove that. That is the first step, and that step is called shearing. Any problem? Now move to second step. This was the first step, that you have to remove the hairs. Okay, we have to remove the fleece. Second step, can you see in the next page? Can you see in the page number 27, step 2? So second step, first step is what? We will remove the hairs, and the process is called the shearing. Now second step. So second step is the shed skin with hair is thoroughly washed in tank to remove the grease, dust and dirt. This is called scoring. So next step is what? After removing the hairs, definitely these shapes are been living outside. So definitely they will be having some dirt particle in their hairs, that means on their fleece. So first step what we did, we have removed the fleece from their body, and then second step what we do, we used to clean it, because they contain, this hair consist of dust, grease, some type of dirt particles. Okay, so that has to be removed, and that process is known as scoring. Now third step, after scoring, shorting is done. The hairy skin is sent to a factory where hair of different textures are separated or sorted. So after washing, first of all we have removed the hairs from the body. Second, we have clean. Removing the hair is known as shearing. After that we are washing it. Washing is called, after washing it, that process is known as scoring. Now after that the wool, after washing the wool, it has been dried up, and then that wool is been taken to shorting. Shorting means the good quality wool will be taken separately and the bad quality will be taken separately. Are you getting it or not? Good quality wool, good quality hairs will be separated. That means quality, according to the quality, good quality will be taken separately. If it is bad, we'll transfer it to the other part. That means we'll be making carpet with that if the quality is bad. Okay, if the quality is good, we will be making shawl, maybe jacket or different thing. Fine, according to that, that has been categorized and that is known as shorting. Am I clear? Am I clear? Carpet banega, we'll make carpet. Okay, so the after shorting, that means the good quality wool is being used for making shawl, jacket and all, and the bad quality, that means little bad quality, we make it carpet. Okay, we make it carpet or maybe some other carpet or other things like which will be hard. Okay, okay, so this type of things is being made with bad quality wool. Now step 4, the small fluffy fiber called burrs are picked out from the hair. Fluffy hair, that means after washing it, I don't know you have seen or not, like after, maybe generally girls they will understand properly, after taking a bath, the day you have cleaned your hair using a shampoo, after shampoo is been done, when your hair is been dried up, they become very fluffy or not. So after washing, definitely after washing the wool, this wool also they become very fluffy, and that is known as burrs, burrs. Okay, so these are the same burrs which sometimes appear on your sweaters, jackets. Have you seen or not, when you open jacket, inside the jacket you are having some soft wools. Have you seen or not? In some of the jacket, when you will open the jacket, you get some wool or not inside the jacket. So that is actually the burrs. Okay, the fibers are scored again and dried. So they have been taken again and they dry it again. This is the wool ready to be drawn into fibers. Now this wool can be converted into fiber by using a machine. These fibers can be dyed in various colors. Now suppose the color of the wool may be black, they can be brown, they can be gray, they can be white. Now if we want some other color, then we can dye it. Dye it means we can color it. Like you have seen some of the people, they used to color their hairs. Blue hairs, red hairs, yellow hairs. Have you seen or not? Have you? So same way, that is called dyeing. So same way we will, that means not we, the factory owner or whoever it is, the one who is doing that job, they will dye it according to their need. So they will dye. Okay, as the natural fleece of the sheep and goat is black, brown or white. They are of generally this color. We may get different colors also, but generally they are black, brown or white. Fine. Now after dyeing it, we get different colors. Now next step, step number 6, the fibers are straightened. Straightened, that means we have to make in a straight. That means the fiber should be straight. If you don't make straight, then there will be a entangle. Entangle means ulaj jana. The fibers will entangle with one another. Entangle means mixed with one another such a way that it will be difficult to remove. Like sometime even in our hair, if we are having a long hair, after coming from outside, maybe suppose you went to some market, whole day you were out of the market and your hairs were open. After coming to home, when you take a comb and when you do combing, you see that some of the places there is a gut, like, yes or no, उलझ जाना, बाल एक दूसरे से उलझ जाना, and when you comb it, that hairs used to break. Have you seen or not? So same way, if we don't straighten the wool, then there will be entangle and the wool can break. So that's why the fibers are straightened, combed and rolled into yarns. Yarns mean, I told you before also, to that means that straight fibers has to be rolled properly so that they will not become entangled. Understood or not? उसको इस तरीका से लपेट देना है कि वो उलझे ना. अगर उलझ गया तो काटना पड़ेगा. So that will be bad. Understood or not? Am I clear? The long fibers are made into wool for sweaters and the shorter fibers are spun and woven into woolen cloth. So that means the big wool are being used to make sweaters and short one are used to make cloth, woolen cloth. That means any type of cloth. Understood or not? Am I clear?